Hello everybody, welcome to part 5 of I'm Yours as played by Sungha Jung. This is the solo bit. It's a lot of fun to play and it's not terribly difficult, so let's get right into it. On the 76th measure, we have not too bad, so we start with the open A, and then we slap while we hit the second of the G. Then we have open G, and then back to second on the G with the open A. So I pull off of the second of the G, but it's up to you. And then you have the open B, you slap, and then back to open G. That's all of 76. So slowly that sounds like this. Then you drop the percussive elements for a bit while you go to 77, which sounds like this. Again, not too bad. Open A, followed by open G, then open high E, and then open G, or open B, sorry. So you have start with the second on the G, I pull off, and then I think I hammer back on. Yeah, so I pull off of the second of the G to open G, then I hammer back on to the second of the G, and then you end with the open B. So 77 sounds like this slowly. Now with 76, okay, now we move on to 78, where we have like that. Start with the second of the low E, followed by the second on the D, then a little walk down there from the 3 on the B, 1 on the B, open B, second of the G, open G, second on the D. So well, now where I can, I'm gonna do hammer-offs and pull-ons, pull-offs and hammer-ons. So I pull off the whole, but it's up to you. You could go, but I prefer. Up to you. Okay, so that's all of 78. Moving on to 79, we have, again, not too bad. Start the same way you did on 78 with the second on the E, followed by the second of the D. And then you do a little bit of a short strum of the open G and open B, followed by the third on the B. Then you have, go back to the second on the E, pull off from 1 to open on the B, and then second on the G. So all of 79 slowly, it's like this. Okay, with 78, it sounds like this. Okay, now on to 80, where we have very similar to what we've seen in the past with 5 on the A, open G, second on the D, then you slap, then you have D, A, D, holding those same 2 and 5. So Then you repeat that. The start of 81. And then to end 81 we have, so you have the open D followed by the 6th on the A, strummed down with a 5th on the D, open G and B, and then 2 on the G. And that's all in one little bit. The tricky thing is that it falls on the next measure, so it catches me off guard. Maybe I'm just dumb, but who knows. Then you slap. Then you have 5 on the D, 6 on the A, 2 on the G. You slap, and then you just strum all those. Okay? A little bit rhythmically tricky, but not too bad. Okay, now we have 83 with pretty fun bit. I do, again, the pull-offs. So you start with the open B, 3-1 open. Then you have 2-0 or open on the G. And then you start 84 with the open A. So 83 sounds like this. So in 84 you start with that open A, you slap, then you have open G, open A, and then it just says to slide down from 5 to 3, but I prefer to go, I do both, I go up from 3 and then back down on the B string, so you have or, as the tabs say. Okay? 85 sounds like this. Start with the open E. You have 1-0 on the B. Then you have 2 open 2 on the G. And then you go back open B to 1st on the B. Again, I'm pulling off where I can. You start 86 with the 2nd on the E and open B. And it kind of ends that. Okay. So the rest of 86 is a little bit tricky. It's not too bad, but there's just some slapping. It sounds like this. You start by slapping and hitting the 3rd on the B. Again, I pull off to the 1st, and then I pull off open. Then you have 2 on the G. You pull off, and as you do it, you slap. And then you hit the open D. Okay? Not terrible. Just gotta practice it a little bit. So 86 slowly sounds like this. Okay? Then we have 87 with not too bad. You start by strumming 2nd of the low E, 2nd of the D, and open G. And then you hit open G with 3rd on the B. And then you hit the 2nd on the E. So you pull off from 1 on the B and then 2 on the G. So 88 sounds like this. We've seen this pattern before a ton of times. I'll go through it quickly. So you have 5 on the A, 2 on the D, hit them both together, you slap, then you hit the D string, the A string, back to the D string, you you slap, you do the same exact thing, which leads us onto 89. You slap, then you have D string, A string, and then open D string. You slap, then you have 6 on the A, followed by the strum, starting off of 90, of 5 on the D, open G, and open B. Follow that with the second on the G. Again, we've seen this all before, so hopefully it isn't that surprising. Slap. So then you have 5 on the D, followed by 6th on the A, and then 2nd on the G and open B. You slap, and then you hit all those notes together. So, we've seen this before. Okay? So that's it for this one. I didn't really cover the end bits that much, 80 through 82 and 88 through 90, because we've seen that repeating pattern. You know, so if you need me to, I can go over that in greater detail in the next lesson. But that's it for this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed and stuck around the whole time, learned a little bit. But until next time, have a fantastic day.